This is a story about helping people and why the way that we help really matters. It's a story of a young woman who lives in a community with a lot of potential and some obstacles in the way. This is a story about grace. 2 years on, Grace is still working with HODA. People are benefiting from the support it offers, and more children are going to school, especially girls. The man with the tie comes and says the time has come for the project he paid for to finish. And the person that they paid to look after the pipes wouldn't be funded anymore. Some of the tools that Grace had paid for from the money were taken away, including a laptop that she used to do her finances. At the same time, the environment continues to shift. It might be from extreme weather events, political unrest, or inconsistent local infrastructure. Back to where she started, Grace continues to do all the good things that she does with her community, working to her fullest capacity, believing in a better way. As the floods break the solar panel that made the irrigation system work.
Fixed-term grants might help briefly and will often evidence successful impact in the short-term outcomes on which they are focused. But once the money goes, and often the resources are removed, like laptops or vehicles that the charity has become reliant upon, or equipment wears out or is broken, the charity is back to where it was before the support was given. This is incredibly demoralising. It is also ineffective and devalues the development gains that are initially made. At All We Can, we are determined to do development differently, working with partners to identify longer-term ambitions and to understand what is needed to sustain these. Sometimes this deepened impact is slower to build, but it future-proofs interventions and invests in thriving organisations that can transform more lives within their communities for generations to come.
One of the key things I like about the partnership with All We Can is that they are very concerned about the institution, right? It's one thing to support the interventions, but then when the intervention period ends and the institution cannot carry on, then sometimes even the activities or the outcomes cannot be sustained. But if the institution continues to live on, there's a huge chance of supporting those community interventions so that it's not just a start and end period, but it's about how do we sustain those outcomes and not have a reversal where another partner has to come and fund the project again another 3, 4, 5 years down the line.